Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jade, also known as the Style Book here on YouTube and Instagram. I make luxury related content, so if you're interested, make sure to stay subscribed and turn on the notification button down below for my bi-weekly upload. So for this week, I wanted to talk a little bit more with you guys about my Mini Kelly special order and my overall experiences with my Mini Kellys. I've been using them tons these days, so hopefully it will bring some insights to you guys if you're interested in adding a Mini Kelly into your collection. A lot of you guys also mentioned on Instagram that you're interested in placing a special order yourself, so I'll go over a little bit about my experiences with placing special orders, how you can go about asking for them. I did do a video, kind of a more story time video, as my first YouTube video about special orders. I'll link it for you guys in case you guys are interested. Anyways, without further ado, we'll dive straight into today's topic. So here I have the Mini Kelly that I unboxed with you guys 2 weeks ago. As you can see, I've been using it, so that's why it's like in this state. I usually just keep the strap on my bags for ease of access. The Mini Kellys are actually really difficult to take the strap on and off, but we'll get into more details in a second. So for this specific bag, as you guys saw last week, the color of the bag is Blue Glacier. The inside I chose Gris Perle. I chose plated hardware and neutral color stitching, which is essentially just white stitching, as you guys can see. For the actual strap of the bag, I went for 108 centimeters this time because my first special order, which I also have, I'm going to show you guys in a sec, I ordered 85 centimeters and it's just a bit too short to wear over like a bit coat if I want to wear it crossbody. So this one specifically, I went for the slightly longer strap length. Actually, sorry, the strap length is 105. I don't know why I said 108. So moving on to more, I guess, sharing with you my experience with the Mini Kellys, starting off with some of the pros. It's great for styling. It's very, very handy and easy to wear, especially with the slightly longer strap. You can really just wear it for basically any circumstances. You can dress it up, dress it down, wear over a coat, wear with like a dress, so anything goes kind of situation. It's a really, really handy bag. Of course, it has some problem with like how much you can carry, but I think for me personally on a day-to-day, it's definitely enough. I usually just take my keys, a lipstick, cuticle oil, and my phone with me when I go out, so everything can fit in the bag. I did do a what fit in my bag kind of comparison video before between the Mini Kelly and the Kelly Pochette, so I will link that for you guys if you want to see what exactly fits into the bag. But just for your reference, this is the iPhone 15 and this is the Mini Kelly, and you can see it definitely fits. It's not the most flawless fit. Like if I put the phone into my bag, let me put it in for you guys. It is a pretty tight fit, but it will definitely fit. I don't really have any problem with it bulging out too much. I can still definitely close. And here you guys can see there is a little bit of indent here from just the edges of the phone. So if you do keep your phone in your bag, that's probably gonna stretch out the leather a little bit. Since I'm always using my phone anyways, I just tend to carry my phone in my jacket or just in my hands rather than putting it in the bag. But it will fit if that's a concern you guys have. So now that kind of links us perfectly into the cons. So one of the cons of the bag, I think the biggest con is how difficult it is to obtain a Mini Kelly. If you guys have been following me, you know that both of my Mini Kellys are actually special orders because it's so difficult to get them directly from the boutique. So I did have to opt into ordering to get the exact colors I want. So that's definitely a huge con. Secondly, it is true that the bag is tiny, tiny, tiny. So you really can't fit a whole lot of things into it, like what I was showing you guys before. If you don't carry a whole lot with you, or if you're not expected to go out for a prolonged period of time, you just need your keys and like a lipstick or something, it can definitely work. But if you need a little bit more, I would say the Kelly 25 is probably my favorite size. It fits everything, whereas the Mini Kelly is much more of a decorative bag. Like it's cute, it goes with your outfit. It's not the most practical, but it's definitely adorable. So that's, I would say, the two cons for me personally. Otherwise, I don't really have any problem with it. So now I actually want to show you guys my other special order as well to give you guys, I guess, a bit of comparison and then just a bit of eye candy. So here I have my first special order Mini Kelly. This one is in the color Nata and gold with contrasting stitching, so you guys can see. I actually have the long strap on it because I was wearing it with my coat, but I will show you guys the difference in the length of the strap between 85 and 105 centimeters. This is an extra strap I got from HERMÈS. These two are 105 and I find that length to be perfect for wearing the bag crossbody. Let me show you guys what the 85 centimeter strap look like. If you were to get the bag directly from the boutique, aka not a special order, the strap is actually a little bit longer. It's 90 centimeters instead of 85. So I think that's actually okay for wearing crossbody, but the special order bags only comes in like 85, 105, 120. This is the 85 centimeter strap. It is definitely more tiny. Let me compare it somehow for you guys. The other thing that I really don't like about Mini Kellys is the hook. Like, it's so tiny. I have such a hard time putting them on or removing them without damaging the leather. So here's the two straps for the two different bags. This one is palladium hardware, this one's gold hardware. It matches the bag and the stitching also matches the bag. Here we have the end of the 85 centimeter and then this is the 105 centimeter. So it's quite a bit longer and it will really show when I do the try on comparison for you guys. I don't know if it actually says the length of the strap. I guess it doesn't. I don't know why I have the impression that it usually shows, but it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, the only thing that's on the back strap is the HERMÈS stamp, as you guys can see. It's quite cute, very small. In terms of, I guess, my personal experience with the two bags, now that I've owned, I guess, my first special order for a bit over a year now, I think. And then this one, obviously, I've only recently added to my collection. I find them, again, very easy to use and very easy to style. If I know I'm not gonna need a whole lot of things with me, I would take a Mini Kelly. Like even the other day when I went into London, I took my Mini Kelly, this one, and I had no problem with it. If you're not sure about the size of the Mini Kelly, if you're not sure whether or not it's for you, I would say it's best to go visit a secondhand store or a vintage store to see if they have any Mini Kellys in stock to try them out, because frankly speaking, I was not mentally ready for how small the Mini Kelly actually is when I first received it. And then when I actually got it, I realized, oh, it's a very, very tiny bag. Like, it's about the size of my palm. So I have big hands, but just for you guys' reference, right? So it's about the size of a phone. So just keep that in mind if you want to add a Mini Kelly into your collection, but it's definitely worth every penny for me. I really enjoy owning this bag. I find it very easy to own. In terms of leathers, there is Epsom, like the two I have, Chev and box leather, and all the exotics basically. Personally, I like Epsom. It's just easy to care for. I know some people like Chev because it's softer, but I have no problem opening and getting things in and out of my Kellys. Again, that's quite of a personal thing because I really like cellular Kellys, so I'm very used to dealing with my Kellys, and like when I take things in and out, I'm not afraid to just like yank my bags, which I know some people feel a bit scared to do that. It will make a dent on the back of the bag after I think a couple of years, but so far none of my Kellys have had any issue of me creasing them. So yeah, that's just for you to know. Like, in fact, I like to wear my Mini Kellys like open like this. It's easy to get things in and out of the bag, and frankly, because it still has a flap, nothing can really fall out. Yeah, that's just my experience with the bag. Now moving on to the questions that my followers had for me from Instagram about how to get this special order, what are the qualifications, what are the rules around it, what are the best practices. Frankly, I can only speak on my own experience of placing special orders in Paris and London. I placed most of my special order with my SA in Paris because we have a long-term relationship. And it's quite easy. I just ask him if I can place a special order, and that's how it goes. The first time that I ever asked him for a special order, I was quite nervous, and I think it's different in different parts of the world, but in Paris it's fairly easy to get a special order. as long as you have a built relationship with an SA, you have a bit of a spent history, I think it's usually okay. It is more difficult for a new account. If you have never had any purchase history, it may be more difficult, but I've heard of stories of people being offered a special order opportunity through the leather appointment system because there wasn't anything in stock for them. So I think it really depends. When it comes to London, I was very specific about wanting a special order when I went to my SA in London boutique. So this one I actually got in London. I placed this order in London. I got it from the London boutique. I was a new client at a time and I wanted to, I guess, build a relationship with the SA, and I was very upfront with him from the very beginning that I'm after a special order. I don't want anything else. Like, I'm not after any other offers. I just want a special order. So that actually took quite some time because when I was a new client too, he was, I think, quite new to Hermès, so it was a difficult situation, and it was during COVID. For the London boutique at that time, the special orders for that season came very, very late. So I was asking him, I think, since October of the year before, and then I finally got special order offer in April of that year, and this specific bag took 7 months to come, so it came the same year that I placed the order, so it was actually very fast. And then this one, you guys knew from my last video, it took a bit longer. Usually special orders come back within a year, so this took about a year, and that's quite normal. I've heard from my SA that actually bigger bags like the 25, 30, 28 Kellys are actually coming back a lot faster. Usually the orders come around like 6 months. I don't know why, but that's something that he has observed in his experience, and that includes like ostrich special orders. It's coming back very fast these days. I think the special order system in Hermès is becoming much more complete. There's been like a new system for placing special orders on like the iPad, so you have a digital, I guess, model of what the bag could look like, and then you can track the progress of your special order. It's great that they're doing that now, because back then for me it felt like a verbal promise I have with my SA, and I was quite nervous not knowing if my special order has in fact been placed and when I'm going to get it. So I think it's great that they're trying to standardize the process a bit more. So I guess to end off with a general word of advice, if you're looking to place special order, first of all, find out whether or not your boutique accepts special orders. I know back when I was living in Toronto, we were not allowed to place special orders. I think boutique manager was the one that orders certain bags. Like there's a couple of special order bags that they can sell to clients, but it's not the client that customize the bags. So that was the situation in Toronto. London, Paris, you can place special order. The rest of the world, I'm not super certain. I'm sure in the US you can place special order, and in most European countries you should be able to place special order, and in China I know you can do special orders too. But it really depends on the size of your boutique, how much of a budget they have, and the management. So just find out first whether or not you can place a special order. Always communicate with your SA clearly that this is something you're interested in, and they're usually quite honest about whether or not you can place the order with your boutique, give you some guidance about what you need to do to qualify. Frankly, in my experience, I haven't had to do anything ridiculous to get my special order offers. I do consume products from Hermès very regularly. I buy jewelry, ready to wear, home stuff, a lot of things, so that maybe helped qualify me for special orders. But from my experience, there's no really hard rules or like how much you need to buy to be offered a special order. I think it's very much the same with like regular quota bag offers. You just have to show that you're a loyal client, and then just communicate with your SA that this is something you're looking for. Instead of a standard quota bag offer, you're looking for a special order. That's my word of advice. Usually the boutiques that do special orders, each SAs have some quotas that they can give to their client per year or per season. There's 2 seasons of special order per year. I forgot to mention. So there's the first batch that's placed January to April usually, and then the second batch that's placed like August till October, November. It depends. There's a set number of special order spots that they can give out. So it depends whether or not it's been filled. So that's the rundown of how this whole thing works, I guess. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section. I'll try my best to answer. If I missed out on anything, just ask in the comment section down below, because I'm quite spontaneous of like the things I say and how I film my videos, so sometimes I can miss a topic. I'll also leave the price of the items as usual in the description and the time of purchase, because there's, you know, often price increases and stuff like that. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. Bye.